All right, the Golden State Warriors got housed by the Milwaukee Bucks today, 138-99. But let's talk about Steph Curry. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And Steph Curry ain't the same without Draymond, Clay, and KD, or KD and Draymond. I mean, Draymond and Clay to be exact. But, you know, honestly, I told you guys before, Steph Curry can't carry no team, and that's all right. All right, Allen Iverson, you know, Isaiah Thomas are one of the few point guards or smaller guards, even though Isaiah was like 6'1", 6'2", you know, that could really carry their team to the top. You know what I'm saying? So with Steph Curry, you know, it might be time for them to kind of break up the Warriors and trade Steph Curry somewhere where he can have some success. All right, because at this point, we don't even know if Clay going to be able to return and contribute. He may not come back, you know, even though KD said when he spoke to him, he was in good spirits. But this karma, man, for the Warriors, you know, leaking that information out about Kevin Durant saying that he healthy enough to play. He just, you know, basically waited to leave and being selfish, and he went out there and blew his leg out, and now people can see a real look at Steph Curry. If they want to believe it or not, Steph Curry is a phenomenal, great player. But when y'all was disrespecting some of the great point guards of yesterday, he not better than them. He not better than Isaiah Thomas, Oscar Roberts, Magic Johnson. People say, we got the 2 MVPs, and one of them was unanimous, and that's cool. MVPs don't really tell you how great a player was. You know, just because he got 2, that's cool. And you could have gave LeBron one for the last, you know, in his prime for like 5, 6, 7 straight years. You could have gave Jordan one for every year in the 90s he played. But that don't mean you better than somebody. It's just mean that the media like you. Isaiah Thomas should have been the MVP a couple times. They didn't do it because they favorite Magic and Bird and Kareem and all them over them. So it don't mean because you got an MVP, you better than him. Isaiah Thomas won a national championship, carried the Pistons, a franchise that the league didn't want to see win. And Steph Curry can't carry nobody. He getting exposed. I'm just ready for him to get injured and sit down so him and Draymond won't get exposed no more. You just see how much being in the right situation for certain players, you get the most out of him. Even his daddy said we didn't think he was going to be this good. You know, Mark Jackson started the ball rolling. Steve Kerr kept the ball rolling. And now look, Steve Kerr can be out of a job. Steph Curry can be moved on. They could be blowing this up, but it's going to have a hard time blowing this Warriors up because they ain't made a dime in the new arena. Really, they ain't made too many dimes off the new arena off these guys. And now it's at the point where the Warriors may not make the playoffs. And I kind of predicted they might be fighting for the 8th seed, but, you know, you put Oubre in there, he ain't Clay. You put Wiggins in, it was a bad mistake. You probably was better off kind of figuring out with D'Angelo Russell, and they just a team that's going nowhere fast. You know, and maybe they should have took LaMelo Ball. You know, I'm not saying that James Wiseman ain't the guy, but, you know, I know they're going to be crossing their fingers, hoping that Clay can come back next year and bring some stability. You know, I would be hoping that too, but I think at some point, because last year was getting to that point before Steph and Draymond got injured, it's getting to the point where it's just maybe time to move on from Steph Curry and Draymond Green. And when Clay come back and get into shape and start showing something, moving on from him and building it the right way, because next year might be the year to get the #1 pick with Cade Cunningham coming. So it's just to the point where it may be time to move Steph Curry, and he shouldn't have to ask for it. You know, you look at the teams that might need Steph Curry. You know, you're looking at the championship contenders. You might look at Denver. You might look at the Clippers. You might look at the Lakers if they can fit it. You might look at Milwaukee. You know, they trade a lot of draft picks. Philadelphia might be a spot for them. So now you're looking at teams that could, you know, use Steph Curry to get over the hump. Miami might be a spot. They got a lot of picks that can, you know, get them over the hump. So I think it might be time to start looking at teams to send Stephon and Draymond to, you know, and starting to rebuild in Golden State. But like I said, it's a wrap. You know, when Clay went down again, their window completely closed, and they no longer a title contender. They no longer a Western Conference, you know, 8th seed anymore. And now people can see without the body armor and without all the players around Stephen Curry, he ain't that same guy no more, man. So let me know what you guys think. And they had an article with Zaza saying you can expose Steph Curry without help. So I got to help get them a championship by injury. KD is speaking out on them. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also got a Facebook group. You want to hit me up for a business question, a call responsorship, a video request. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate. Share the video. Check out the NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Let me know what you guys think. We go.